Hello, it's Jakob from FMGX.
And Lore.
And Lore. And since we're super bored and nobody in this city can keep 1.5 meter distance, especially not in the supermarkets, we go to the forest. We decided to go on a little cycling trip with kind of improvised equipment, old bags, old sleeping bags, hammocks. During the night it's still 5 or 6 degrees, so I hope all the old equipment is good enough so we don't freeze to death.
I'm really scared about it. I'm really scared.
I will show you everything later, and now we will keep going. I don't know how good the microphone on this camera is. I think while cycling I can't really say anything, or you won't hear anything. Okay, what do you want to say?
It's really important that because if I share this video with people that know me,
yeah,
that we are actually allowed to do this, and it's okay in Germany to get out of our houses and do sport, and cycling is still allowed.
We're just supposed to wear masks in supermarkets and or all stores, and keep 1.50 meter distance to every person that we see.
But it's actually not really happening. And then
somewhere in the Lausitz, that's the farthest you can social distance from people, other than going to Mecklenburg probably, but that's not allowed at the moment. So we're #1 social distances.
yeah!
See you later. Is riding a very old cyclocross bike with road tires, then some shitty bag that I got for free and which fell apart almost before we ever used it. That's basically it. And this tiny frame bag, that's actually quite good. I mean, was also really cheap, but it's very good. And I'm going with my track bike, or my working bike rather, a Dolan PreCursa, with this pink frame bag that I just made because my other frame bag is still in Spain, the improvised handlebar bag, and this old bag I once got from Robin from Road Rash Bags. It's super loaded because I took 2 old sleeping bags, because one would probably not have been enough since it's pretty cold in the nights, and these sleeping bags are first of all old, second of all cheap, third of all summer sleeping bags. So we will see how this works out. We have done 100 kilometers now. Now we try to find a supermarket. There should be a city close by, and then buy all the stuff for chilies and carne. We already decided we're gonna have that, and then find a good spot for sleeping, which is not too far away, hopefully. That's the plan for now. We have chocolate milk and some weird cheese onion buns. And when we ate that, we will search for the sleeping spot and then have some nice chili. And we have, I think, an hour left until the sun goes down, so we have to be quick now. I don't want to sleep directly under the power lines.
No, I mean there's like a small island of trees.
Where?
We've already passed it. I meant over there.
Big power stuff. Also, we don't want to walk through the field for that long. That's our cozy camp. We arrived at our sleeping spot. We have done 100, I actually didn't check, 105 or 110 kilometers, something like that. Laura has done 110 at least. We built up our hammocks there. There's a tiny river, and we're just having dinner on this bridge. And there in the back, you can probably not see it very well on this camera. There, it's the moon out there. Yeah, you would need a really big tele lens, then you could see it. Anyways, it was super nice today. We have a rather good sleeping spot. There are cargo trains passing there. I kind of like the sound. I guess my good friend Max and my good friend and flatmate Max would really appreciate this spot because he is kind of a fan of cargo trains. Speaking of cargo trains, I think there is one coming. I can hear it. There. Oh, that's not even a cargo train, that's a commuter train. But it's not too loud, it should be nice. Now we will have our chili and later some sweets. But the commuter trains stop in a few hours, I think, in 2 or 3 hours. And then we hope we don't freeze. Okay, Lore made chilies and carne. I was struggling with the improvised kilt from an old sleeping bag system. I don't know, it doesn't really work yet, but we have some nice dinner. Did you add the spice?
Yeah.
It's not really spicy, right?
No. I didn't really put all
Very salty though.
Yeah, because it was mainly salt.
overkilled from an old sleeping bag solution is probably not really working very good. I once tried it with another sleeping bag, but the thinner one doesn't seem to work for that, but I will see. I will see you tomorrow.
I'm just extremely overwhelmed by the size of the moon. It's a really nice ending for today.